I don't know if it's working. I don't know if it's working. This whole thing is very dumb. Oh my god. It's just as laggy. It was working on Friday. I didn't change anything. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know if that fixed anything. I dropped bitrate significantly. Nox is functioning a little bit better. Not really. This is so stupid. I seriously didn't change anything from Friday, and all of a sudden now nothing works. So I don't know what happened, but I guess we'll work with it. I have no choice. So, did I do my 2 fights? I don't think I did. I did. Today is gonna be unwatchable. I'm sorry, I don't know what I can do. Like I can't fix this. I can't make this better. Today my computer decided absolutely to give up. And yeah, it doesn't want to do anything today. That's so dumb. I don't understand what happened. Like I don't know what I can change anymore. This is laggy. What do? I don't. This is me being like technologically incompetent. I don't understand what changed. I really don't. All right, so oops. I guess I won't be able to actively stream today, but I can still answer questions, as it were. I wonder if I don't have enough RAM. What is taking up my memory? Chrome. Would I have 6 of one hero on a lineup? The only way that works is if it's Phoenix. 6 Phoenix kills pretty much everything. Otherwise, I don't think anybody else 6 copies of them does nearly as good. I'm actually kind of trying to see if I can close any applications in the background and stuff right now. There's not much I can close, to be honest. There is really nothing here that I can close. Okay, so I don't know what I can do here, because there's pretty much nothing running. You're in Las Vegas. Aaron, I mean, it's working, but let me see. I mean, I guess it's working. It's not ideal. Man, I haven't been to Vegas in years. Wait, no. Like 3 years? I only go to watch shows. Alright. It's not gonna be super watchable today. Nothing I can do. Alright, so I'm at 2,900. Valk 8 or Centaur 9? I would take Valkyrie. But why do you have to make that choice? Do you really have other people that are better than both of those? Because Centaur is pretty good. You got Lindbergh, Shoot, and 18 Miracle Eyes from Event. That sounds kind of ridiculous, actually. In fact, I kind of don't believe that. Because if anybody wants to fact check Wrecker, it takes about, oh, where is it? To go from here to here, it takes about $400 to get this 1,000 things. So unless he spent something like $3,000, it is highly unlikely that you manage to buy Eyes and Shootmel and Lindbergh. You just 8-star your Regiseer? Regiseer is good. You spent 400 for Shootmel. Uh-huh. Max, he's definitely VIP, but you can hide it. Remember that if you choose to uncheck this crown right here, if you choose not to show it, your VIP does not show up. Wow, this guy opened a lot of energy summons and he did not get good things. Poor guy. Wow, this... Oh man, he's in my alliance and he did 6 and he got junk. Sorry, guys. Alright, so I do not have the gems to do a daily convert right now, but I do have I'm gonna put this in here. Hi, Daniel. One week in with 8-star Phoenix. Alright, so I'm gonna pull these and I'm gonna try and get 1 copy of Shootmel. This account has 3 copies, so a 4th one will be well on my way to making a 2nd one. So here we go. Pet food. I do need pet food. Oh, mostly I need the gold. I need that gold so badly. Daniel, so Ultima is absolutely worth bringing to late game. The thing that you gotta realize is Ultima is actually very bad early on. It wouldn't be recommended to use him before you have a full 6-star team. Jeez, that's not good. Because the plus of Ultima is that he buffs up the rest of your team. And when you're looking at a full 5-star team, their power isn't buffed enough to be... I don't want that either. Their power isn't enough for Ultima to really make a difference. So hi Alex. Tommy, well, I went 63 without, so no, that's pet food. Oh wow, I got like 50 million gold out of this. Oh, come on. Shoot Mel, shoot Mel, shoot Mel, shoot Mel. No, that's gold. Shoot Mel, please, 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 please. Yes! 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 I got her. I got her. I got her. I got her. Oh man. Alright, how many tries did that take? That took 66 tries, so it's not like I didn't spend a lot to get there, but yeah, 66 tries. Hey Colt. Yeah. Alright, so I have 4 shoot Mels here. See, Aaron, you just needed 6 more. If you had pulled 66 like me, you would have done it. Remember, guys, it's a 1% chance. So unless you're really playing the odds every single time, but you could spin, you know, 120 times without getting the hero. Yeah, I can't believe I got it. Oh man. I don't know how I'm gonna build her either. I think I'm gonna make maybe a Walnir or a spider and convert. Yeah, Teddy. Alright, so to anybody that is counting their so let's go back to what I originally wanted to do, which was I have to Teddy. Oh, a 12. Alright, at this point I might as well just put all of them in. A 12. Colt, I think I kind of want to make a second one. For no reason, really. Just to have her. Alright, so I went 29.77. I used 2. Oh, I did pretty good. Alright, so I can actually buy where is it? I can actually buy 3,400 more. Now, if you do the math, 3,400 more of these is 170 tries in the thing. And that's about 550, 600. I should be able to get about 600 out of there. So, if I am to buy and get 600 more, I am still 200 short. Colt, it's really laggy right now. I mean, the stream should be okay, but the game is really laggy for me right now. Yeah, the game is super laggy. My computer is not cooperating today. That's okay. I can... Yeah, Monty, it's all RNG. So, you know, Just be happy you get it when you do, right? Alright. So, if I don't know if I can afford that. I don't know if I can afford that. I don't think I can get Dro. So, basically, right, if I buy 3,400, I should end up at 3,600, maybe 3,650. I'm looking at getting another maybe 120 maybe from idling. And so that will get me, what, 20? So I think I need about 200. I would need about 200 to get Dro. Just to show if I wanted to do that, I'm not going to do anything right now. How could I get, so 130, 1,300, how many would this get me? This would actually do it. Would this do it? This would cut it. This would actually almost not do it. So basically, I would need to spend $50 to get Dro. And this is probably because I did not perfect play. If you didn't auto click at all from day one, and you put every single metal you had into dark. Hey Matthias. Wait, 2,800 gets you 5 to 600? Now, I know you're speaking from experience, but the idea is that this would actually not get me enough. Or this would get me enough. This would get me slightly more than enough, right? But this would not get me enough. So basically, if you played like I did, which is just slightly suboptimal, hi Randeep, if you played slightly suboptimal, that's the point that you're at, that you gotta spend about $40 to get one copy of Shoot Mel or Dro. Now, I would love the Dro, but at the same time, I got one copy, so $40 is a little bit. Oh no, Thomas, that's that I require on top of buying the medals, because I'm actually 800 short, but if I buy all of these, I will be 200 short. Taptap account into Nox. The most tricky part of setting up Nox is getting your Google Play account in there. If you can create your Google Play account and use that to download Taptap, then load Taptap and then proceed to in order to load Taptap onto a new computer, you have to go to this screen, the home screen, and from here hit this button, and this will let you log in. It says guest, but I don't know, seems to be buggy right now. But if you do that, then you can load your account without having to do the tutorial. 2,200 medals, what should you exchange for? Wow, how did you end up with 2,200? Teddy. Yeah, the game is just ultra laggy today, so I'm not gonna do too much playing. I'm gonna save all that for maybe next week. Or Friday. Or tomorrow's stream, maybe tomorrow will be, tomorrow my computer will cooperate. I don't know. Today it's not. Zexanoth good for Friends Boss and Guild Boss. No, because if you want to do really good on Friends Boss, you just want more damage. Zexanoth doesn't matter because stealing their energy is not important. Although he does reduce defense. Let me see here. See, this is never going to happen because they're never going to die. Basically, Zexanoth doesn't do enough damage to warrant using him over somebody else that does a lot more damage. Like defense by 5, would you rather have that, or would you rather have, you know, someone like Ripper who's poisoning them, who's poisoning like crazy? Like, this guy will do infinitely more damage than a Zexanoth. Now, the only reason that people would use Zexanoth, really, is because he has this thing where every time he gets hit, he steals energy. That's like his only good thing, and this does not help versus Friends Boss or Guild Boss, because you're going to be hitting them so often that they're going to have enough energy to fire their skills almost... They're going to be sitting at 100 energy all the time. And your goal is to control them for as long as possible. For Guild Boss, you want to control them. For Friends Boss, you just want to poison them. Best rune for Monkey King or Shoot Mel? Best rune for Monkey King is Armor Break. And best rune for Shoot Mel is Speed. Colt, Oh, Colt, I got bad news. First of all, I'm in Entice and Boomin's team. Second of all, I think Entice is gonna quit. Like, he has the maxed out team and he's still losing, and he's just like, what is going on here? It's not worth it. So he's pretty down on the game. If Entice quits, that's it. GT1 is never gonna win stuff again. Basically, you and Bold, you're gonna take over Guild Wars. He's losing to Wisdom top in Bold Estien's team. Like, he wins, but he loses 50%, and he shouldn't be losing 50% on attack. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Like, when he wins, he wins. When he loses, it's like, what's going on? Yeah, so what's the point if you have the perfect PvP team and you still can't win? I don't know. There's a thing that when you reach the top, and the top isn't as great as you expect. They have the same, but he has more energy artifacts. And on attack, you go first. So even if your Shoot Mel is the same as their Shoot Mel, you go first. Your Dro fires before their Dro, your Phoenix fires before their Phoenix, your Mars fires before their Mars. And on that, it's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. Like, you would think that the attacker advantage would tilt it. So if he attacks, he's like 70-30, and then if you attack him, you're like 70-30. I would expect that. Michael, did you see what I did? Check this. Oh, I refreshed it, actually. You can't see it, but, Michael, I did this. I did this. I got it. It took 66 tokens. Yeah, I mean, starting fresh is nice, but to lose all the time and effort that you put into it, it's kind of ridiculous. I don't think you want to see fighting because, honestly, it's going to be so laggy. It's going to be... Yeah, this is not watchable. So this is not watchable. So I can't actually play anything today. Wow, my Luna went nuts. He doesn't have a bad team, actually, but this saw machine did absolutely nothing. Your tip was too small. Do you hear that a lot, Rector? Taptap from App Central on Nox? No, I downloaded it from Google Play. Okay, so Michael, I have 2977, but I can buy 3400 more things. But I don't want to... Hi, Arthur. I don't want to spend the 3400 gems to buy it because I don't think it's going to be enough to get to a dro. I think I would need to spend like $30 to $50 to do it, and I don't want to do it. So I think I'd rather save my gems. I degraded the stream quality quite a bit, actually. And I rebooted the PC twice. And I closed everything. There's a browser for YouTube, there is Streamlabs, there is Taptap, and there is Pretzel. That's it. I got nothing else running. I'm sorry, one copy of a hero isn't worth $100 to me. So, oh well. I always tip, but you gotta tip. You gotta tip. What 10-star Rilia? I don't have a 10-star Rilia. This is a Medusa. New event coming to AFK Arena soon. Really? Oh, I like it. I came like 3 days too late for the last event, and so I couldn't finish the last event. And I think that was a free Brutus that I missed out on. That was kind of sad. Oh, I have money now. My running processes. I'm actually also looking at my running processes. Discord, Google Chrome, Nox Player, Pretzel, Streamlabs, Windows Explorer, Task Manager. That's it. That's all that's running right now. That's literally all that is running right now. I wonder if I can show you that. This is it. This is all that is running on this computer. Alright, hold on. In what order should you upgrade? I need Chrome because I need to look at YouTube. That's the only way that I can read chat. Okay, hold on. Let me try chat in another browser. Yeah, Chrome is crazy though. What can I do about that? Hold on. Trying something new. Use my phone to read chat? Nope, Firefox is just as much. 800%, okay. I wish I had a stand. Is it for myself? It's just for me. Michael, I really don't think I will. But hold on, let me... Okay, so... Where can I stand up? Use Siri to read chat? That's a good one. Okay, so... Need more RAM? I probably need more RAM. So I'm gonna be reading chat off of this. I am reading chat off my phone right now. Don't burn my screen for chat. I don't want to, but I don't have another browser that can do it. And let me see. Did this make a difference? It's still just as slow. So that didn't even make a difference. Chrome didn't make a difference. Firefox didn't make a difference. Turning it off didn't make a difference. So there's very little that I can do. Okay. You bought 40. Okay, so Michael, there is a little bit of luck involved in that, but you know what? Today is bad decision day anyway. Let's just do it. My PC sucks, period. Yeah, I believe it. Best position for Phoenix. There are multiple ways to use Phoenix, so I would say that it doesn't have one best position. He can be tank, but he can also be backline damage dealer like I have him. My PC was... everything was working. I changed literally nothing between today and Friday. So... I missed the goblin? Oh well. Actually... you can use speed on Phoenix in first position too. But... yeah, I mean, if you I would say the rune, you would pick position and then pick rune based on position rather than picking rune and picking position from that. If you had 10-star Valkyrie, would you remove Ultima? Yes. Absolutely yes. 10-star Valkyrie is way better than 10-star Ultima. 9-star Valkyrie is close, but not, I think, slightly worse. Unfortunately, as you can see, I don't have Valkyrie. Valkyrie is down here somewhere. She's over here, so no Valkyrie. Alright, hold on. I forgot that I can run an app cleaner thing. The 10-star conversion, is it worth it? It's only worth it if you made 10 stars early and you have bad ones. Alright, so I'm gonna make a bad decision. I'm just gonna throw away the gems. Let's just do it. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm running Sea Cleaner right now, actually. Oh, maybe I'll kill Nox and run Sea Cleaner again. Alright, one sec. I'm gonna restart Nox. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run Sea Cleaner and then I'm gonna restart Nox. You say not a bad decision, but look at my gems. That is half of my gems. That is a significant number of my gems. Okay, so Aaron, really 10-star conversion is only worth it for earlier players that made bad 10 stars. For anybody else that's making better 10 stars as time goes on, it's not really worth it. It's only for the people that somehow ended up with a 10-star Rillia or a Minotaur or Saw Machine, and you should convert into a much better hero. But, really, I don't think I probably won't ever use it. Even though I have enough things to do it 3 times. Colt, I'm not going to put the money in, though. And Bold, it's not just because he's losing to you in Arena, it's just because, like, the randomness of the game, I understand, is that, like, when you're at the top and you have no control, it's stupid. So I played another game, Marvel Puzzle Quest, right? It wasn't this kind of game, but it was very similar. The whales were all at the top. And when you reached the highest level, everybody could beat everybody. And that's the way it should be. On attack, you should win most of the time. On defense, you should win. You shouldn't win too often. I don't like that even when you're attacking, even when you're defending, it's completely random. And I think that I agree, that's very ridiculous. Alright, so Rain, I've been up, I don't know, 30 minutes, so you're not too late. Alright. I'm not sad for Abyss Lord. My 9-star Abyss Lord got fodded so bad. He was foddered immediately. Okay. Monty, this is kind of a bad decision, but that's okay. Baidu, faster PC. I'm not going to use an app to speed up my PC. That's not going to do anything. Alright, so I started with Diego Shimira is one of the best heroes in the game. And then at 161, she becomes the best hero in the game. But you need, like, 6 copies of her to get her to 161, I think? No, 4 copies. Alright, so let me see here. So I started with 2977. Okay. Okay, so 1977 or 2977 is going to become Monty by pure numbers. Dark is better. Light would be better for the keys, but dark gives more just by the numbers. Alright. I'm gonna click really fast, so we're not gonna see what's gonna happen. But everybody make sure to blame Michael for this decision. I can't even see what I'm getting, so I don't even want to know, to be honest. All I do is click, 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 click. Who's Michael? Michael is that one that's right above you, telling me to do this. $1,200 left. Okay. I've gotten, I've gotten 12 more often than that, sometimes. Alright, I'm done. But what is this chest? Okay, so I ended with 3577, which is pretty much about what I expected to end with. So 3400 got me 600. Not even close, to be honest. Like, this last 200 is basically impossible. Okay, so... Oh, I got 43. I just used my luck on a shoot mel, so I'm not surprised that this was unlucky. Oh well. So I got 5 flags, 10 miracle eyes. How many gems is that? Or 10 advanced tokens. 10 advanced tokens is about 2200 gems. 5 flag packs is 750. So I basically paid 3400 to get 3000 gems worth. Then again, I did get 17 times 5, 85 tokens. Oh, so I'm like way good on this now. I'm not sure that gem-wise that was worth it, but it is done. Alright, what was I gonna look at? I was gonna look at familiar. Because what did I got? I got like 400 gold pet food. Yeah, I got a lot of gold pet food. Michael, I didn't get a dro. It's blame Michael. Alright, so here's the question. Do I use this here? Aaron, basically you can't get shoot mel without paying. I'm thinking that I'd rather use this to buff up a second familiar. Okay, so I need... What do I need? I need 1,000... I need 1,000, 1,000. Guess what? I can get 1,000. This is exactly what you save up your feathers for if you already have Rithandi. Moon Girl is the best. Mickey, I went down to restart my computer. I refreshed my wheel. Now it's Vegosir. I don't want to do it. This is not a... I feel like this is not a lot of feathers. I feel like this actually is very attainable. Okay, so... Here we go. 50 million gold. Gone. I need to get this to 61 too. I don't have the gold to up my familiars like crazy. How many do I get daily? Well, let's find out. And Rain, I cannot get Dro. Alright, so I'm at 119,000. Let's go run through Expedition real quick. Oh my god. Oh my god, this poor guy. This poor guy. What is he doing? He has a 10-star Mega. Mickey, I don't know. I think Khalil is worth keeping, but Minotaur is a good pull. This guy has a 10-star. Oh man, 10-star Mega? Really? Alright, I'm gonna skip all of this because watching it, I can't watch it. It's too laggy. Oh my god! What is going on here? Is this bad team day? These are the people that need 10-star conversion. This guy right here needs to do it twice. He has a 10-star werewolf and Aurelia. Oh my god. These poor people. Well, okay, this guy is a Tesla. Tesla's okay. They're not trolling, Monty. They just made bad decisions. Not everybody is on Discord learning, like, the right way to play the game. Huh, Matthias, that makes me feel a little bit better. This guy is a 10-star really... Alright. This is exactly what I try to tell people not to do. Do not put in terrible low-star heroes just for the aura. This guy's gonna die turn 1. Turn 1, he's gonna die. He's gonna do 0 damage. Chesia might also do 0 damage. Let's find out. They both did 0 damage. In fact, his whole team did 0 damage. Oh, this poor guy. His whole team got destroyed. If you ever want to, hi Weeb, if you ever want to feel better about your team, do Expedition. Look at this. What is this? What is this? He has a Walnir and a Minotaur. A Walnir and a Minotaur and Aurelia. He has 3 tanks. This is why people ask for team advice and why it's so important to not waste all your effort in making an aura with this. With this. What is this? How much money have I spent on this game? Personally, I've spent about $250 on this game. 4 of his people did no damage. So If you want to make fun of some teams, look at the first few levels of Expedition. Even this guy, this guy has it too. Minotaur, Rillia, Walnir. Why do these people love Undead Horde so much? Colt, this is your server. So, you know, it's very important that you don't make these mistakes. Because then you end up with this. Well, Diego, I'm glad to hear you're okay. I'm getting terrible buffs, by the way. This guy has a Walnir. He has a Mega for Aura. He used a Mega for Aura. Oh my god, these people. These people. Alright, so Colt just sent me this. Oops. What am I looking at here? What the? What is this? Look. That's a lot of Walnir. That's a lot of Walnir. Oh my god. If you ever wanted to feel that better about your team, this is how you feel better. Team Mystic, I've been playing for about 17 months. Monica, Aiden is not good. However, there will never be a great hero on the wheel. So honestly, pull for wheel for the resources. The hero on the wheel is not the draw. As far as the perfect team, the perfect team is, now Colt and Bolt both have this, but the perfect, this is basically considered to be the perfect Unity team. So you can see 2 warriors, 3 clerics, 1 wanderer. This is the strongest possible Unity team at this time. If you have Tears of the Goddess, you put them on Mars and Dro. If you have a third one, you can put it on Valkyrie. Kita, you shouldn't use the Ultima. Ultima is too low level to be useful for you at that time. I can't even drink energy drinks. I have to drink tea and water. Monty, remember, Walnir only heals when he attacks. He doesn't heal when you hit him. So if I wipe out his team with crowd control, they will never heal because they will never attack. And Walnir is slow, right? I can't hit that team because that's not on my server. Let me see what Walnir's speed is. Oh, he's not that slow. He's actually not that slow. Thanks, Maze. Diego, no. Dro is definitively better than, Dro is definitively better than Luna. Mega! He has a Mega! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Luna is useful in... Yeah, basically that's the only thing that would make Luna better, is if they don't have a cleric heavy team, but since everybody's got a cleric heavy team now, that Dro is always going to be useful. That may apply to Den and Planet Trial. What is this team? What is this team? Rillia, Minotaur? You know, as happy as I am to see this, I'm very sad. But this is a very bad team. This is a very, very bad team. Maze, yes. Luna is absolutely worth 4,000 souls. Aw. Oh, it crashed in. Oh, he actually did some damage. Rillia never did damage. Medusa got shut down. Olivia and Samurai got shut down. Mars is better than Lindbergh. You have a mythic Aaron? Oh my god. Alright, so now I should start seeing better teams. Alright, so this is actually a decent Unity team. Because Minotaur is bad, but the rest of it's pretty solid. I can respect that. Dude, Bold is on Reddit all day long telling people to make HP runes. You should best healer in the game is Dro. Gooey, what do you mean 95% heroes? I think attack is the best for anybody that's not tanking or crowd control. If they're not your tank, or they're not someone with a stun, silence, petrify, freeze, then they should have attack. Rillia is a tank, therefore dodge. Verthandi, as a damage dealer, should be either attack or speed. But she also can use dodge as a tank. Again, it depends. If she's tanking, she needs dodge. If she's not tanking, attack or speed is fine. I like attack, but I recently changed mine to speed. BRBZ, go ahead. Aw, hey, this is my teammate. Whoa! I think someone died. Attack rune for Dro? No, Dro needs speed. Aw, Freya died. Does this affect the macro? It shouldn't affect the macro, but I'm not sure. One copy. Michael, that's fine. What star is your Ultima? Eight-star Luna. Monica, yeah, I'd probably swap to Centaur. I mean, I think Centaur is perfectly fine. Infinity Arma. Shoot, Mel died. Ultima died. Luna died. Okay, whatever. Alright, so who is my hardest find? It took me It took me 4 months to get my last copy of Shoot Mel. It probably took me longer than that to get Luna. Like, I probably didn't pull a single Luna for like my first 8 months of the game. Alright, so I started at 119,000. So I get 7,000 a day, or every 2 days. Black Star, it's absolutely Miracle Eyes. Buy a ton of Miracle Eyes. That's about what I'm gonna do. Is Healer crucial for a team? Healer is crucial from 5 to 8 stars. Having a good healer from 5 to 8 stars is absolutely good. Diego, I tried Tales of the Wind, but my PC couldn't really handle it. And then I got too lazy to get into it. Mickey, oh my god, you didn't see... Did you see when... Oh, you didn't see when I got Shoot Mel. I was very pumped to get that Shoot Mel. Oh man, that was a happy pull. But yeah, Black Star, since I'm gonna have to stop and buy Miracle Eyes too, so that's how many of them? 17? Oh yeah. Guild Wars CE. How do I see that? Hahaha. Our Guild Wars CE is 0. Can't help you there, Colt. Probably we won't even register and play until the very end. My whole guild is lazy. Why can't my Monkey King tank? 6-star Monkey King on a team? Alright, so if Goose, you totally can. Actually, the guild leader, or one of the guild leaders, is here in Twitch. You can totally join it. There's lots of space. Gooey, I mean, that sucks, but you'll get there eventually. And honestly, top 10 is not that important. Like, I still don't have Mars, I still don't have Lindbergh, I don't have Valkyrie, I don't have Dro. I have Phoenix and Shoot Mel, but like... Minotaur, Tesla, Freya, Medusa, Saw, Mega, Verthandi. Weeb, it was already bad decision day. I already made bad decisions. I can't make more bad decisions. Yeah, Michael, I mean, honestly, once you have Valkyrie, you can go ahead and throw out Ultima if they're the same stars. The bad decision today was dumping all the rest of my gems into this and not getting enough for Shoot Mel. I did not get enough. So I'm gonna buy 17 Miracle Eyes with this. Oh, 17 Miracle Eyes will put me at 201. 270. If I pull wheel, I'll get 9, 279. Who has my Saint armor? I personally have it on Ultima and Monkey King. So I have one on Monkey King, and then I have the other one on Ultima. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot something. Oh, I forgot this. This is important. I forgot this. Diego, you'll get there. Better claim these. Better claim those. Okay, so, hold on, let me answer this guy. Minotaur, Tesla, Freya, Medusa, Saw, Mega. You have Verth 6, but not leveled up. You don't have anything to replace. BRBZ, the answer is, like, the answer to trading aura for heroes is always take better heroes over an aura. As soon as you level up that Verthandi, Mega can go in the trash. My Greyzool lives forever, by the way. He really does a good job. I'm impressed. Thoran, not so much. 8-star Mega, absolutely not worth it. Alright, let's see. Sell my metals for gold. Oh. Okay, so they sell for 15,000 each. 15,000 each. Minotaur or Abyss as a tank, or should you go for Rillia until you should use Rillia until 6 or 7 stars. After that, you can use Minotaur up to 9. What was I gonna do? So if each one sells for... Well, that's the same thing. I can trade them directly for 15,000 right here. Michael, that's definitely untrue. Because Hero Tales is a much better return on investment than... Colt, I did 1, by the way. Or I did 10, by the way. One is just 15,000. So this is, it's the same. So I'm not going to sell them. Miracle Eyes is the better option here. No, I did 10 just... Am I pulling Diamond Key? I don't think I have a Diamond Key. I don't have a Diamond Key on either account. So no, I'm not pulling Diamond Key. I pulled for Wanderer, and I think I got 2 Geralds? I don't think so. I think Hero Tales gave more medals than you get from Celebration. In Gold Key event, can Mars be... Yes, Mars was in the last Gold Key event, actually. 2 weeks ago, it was Mars in Gold Key. I double pulled, so I know. But, yeah, Colt, you noob. Alright, so 17 Miracle Eyes. I'll buy them tomorrow. I'm not in any rush right now. Am I liking Bloodstained? Oh my god, Bacon Sliders. If you like Symphony of the Night, Bloodstained is so good. I love it. I love it so much. Weeb, I did do my advanced spins. I did get Shoot Mel, and it cost me 66 spins. BRBZ, let me see. You would lack healing, yes. Unfortunately, you don't have a good option to replace that because you don't have Shoot Dro or Vivienne. Goose, I'm stuck at 12-12. Who's sending me mail? Oh, Rex. Rex, I'm streaming now. By the way, I'm also buying Bloodstained for Switch, even though I don't own a Switch. Because if... Oh, hey, boss. If you pre-order Bloodstained from Best Buy, you get a Steelbook cover. And I'm super excited to get that. Martin is not good, no. Alright, so I hope that everybody that was playing the anniversary paid attention to their numbers because, unfortunately, as you can see, you can't get a hero without dumping in some money unless you played absolutely perfectly, and, you know, almost nobody did that. Like, maybe 10, 20 people did that total. It's very unfortunate, but that's how it turns out. Is that it costs about $40 to $50 to get Shoot Mel at best case. Yeah, that's miserable. I won't say Grezul is OP, but he's just a very effective tank. He's an effective tank, but he's not good as good as like Lucius or... Alright, Colt, so here's what happens. I bought the game for $32. I can probably sell it for $25. I can... So I'll pay $7 for the Steelbook. If you buy a Steelbook, it's going to cost you $15, $20 easily. But also, I love the game so much that I don't mind owning extra copies. Bloodstained? No, Bloodstained is a 2D Metroidvania game in this from the same creator from Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And hello, Korean name. So if you like Metroidvania games, it's amazing. I love it so much. Goose, you are a crazy man. You are a crazy man. All right, what else do I need to do here? The event leak for AFK. Someone, Bacon Sliders on YouTube was just saying that it's like an Easter event. I didn't see anything yet. $800 for 8 months? Damn. I haven't even put $800 in a Taptap, and I've played for 17 months. The Valk for $100? Wait, what? Is Valkyrie $100? I don't think that any hero is worth $100. I don't think one copy of a hero is worth $100. But I also don't have $100 to spend. BRBZ, yes, that is the best use for Mega, because he won't be like... He won't ever be useful in Expedition or anything. However, be warned that by taking a Mega to 9 stars, you are using Cleric flags, which are very, very tight. Altering a 10 star? This is what you get for altering a 10-star. Good night, Bacon Sliders. Thanks for stopping in. I'm going to go up again in a couple hours to play Bloodstained for the rest of the night. I'm addicted to the game. I can't wait to finish it. I'm really, really loving it. Best rune for Bloodtooth is Armor Break. Attack or Armor Break, something like that. Take it easy, Rain. Thanks for stopping in. Ripper is not max level and does not have a red 2 rune, so let me see. Weeb, I'm just not happy with the way that my computer is working right now. So, I don't think I'm gonna do any AFK today. Also, like, I want to do Brawl Stars, but at this point, actually, I would really rather play Bloodstained. Next stream, okay, I'll try to do Brawl Stars next stream. So this is what you get for altering max red 2 rune, max level everything. So not that impressive, to be honest. Take it easy, Colt. I'm not gonna accidentally alter my Ultima. Jeez, that would be bad. That would be bad. By the way, like, I always say this, but if you have suggestions for a video that you would like for me to make, please go ahead and suggest it. Leave me notes, comments, anything, and, you know, I'll look into doing what I can. Just because I can't stream that well right now doesn't mean I can't record still videos, at least. Oh, so BSA, the event is always for regular wheel tokens. Always for regular wheel tokens. And for 400 spins, you only need 320 tokens. Take it easy, Tommy. I actually want to call it an early night tonight because I'd rather be playing Bloodstained. Oh my god, I really want to play Bloodstained. I really want to play Bloodstained. I might have stayed up until 6 AM last night playing. I mean, I was hyped for Sekiro, but I am beyond hyped for Bloodstained. That is the genre. I mean, who doesn't love Metroidvania games, right? That would be a very painful video. Alright, so just because I asked for suggestions, I still reserve the right to veto said suggestions. And I will be vetoing every single one of those altering suggestions. Worth it to invest in Lindbergh? Yes, Lindbergh is amazing. Lindbergh is absolutely amazing. Well worth getting. So this account doesn't care. Actually, this account is tight on wheel tokens. Hold on. This account needs wheel tokens, so I gotta do it there. Shoot. There's a huge storm outside? Oh my god. Oh, I heard there's like flooding in Ohio. I have a... Monty, have you played Metroidvania games before? Which is like Super Metroid, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, all the Game Boy Advance Castlevanias, basically all the 2D Castlevanias. There's a ton of clones lately, like Salt and Sanctuary is kind of like that. I played one called Forma 8. Ori of the Blind Forest is like that. From Dust? Not From Dust. Dust Tales? Tales? What was that game called? I can't remember that game. Basically, it's a 2D platforming game, but it's got a very big, expansive map. and you unlock special abilities that help you move around, and by doing that you unlock more of the map to go through. Hi Kindred. Alright, so this account so I need to think that do I want to spend some gems on this account? Because it might not be a bad idea. In order to get like the last few wheel tokens, but it's only worth it if I spend enough to get to 300, and I don't think I can do that. So maybe I won't. $300 keys for Aiden. Is he food? He's not food, but he's also not top tier. So it's kind of a tough position with Aiden because it's hard to recommend using him, but you can't really throw him away either. We always want secret treasure. Hey, I want King's Order. Aaron, do you live in an area that actually has issues with flash floods? Like, I get flash flood warnings, but there has never been any water near me. Like, the closest area that can flash flood is like 15 miles away. And so, like, there's no danger of, like, flooding by me. Right, but would you use Aiden if you had Shoot Mel and Reaper? But look at my gems. I can't afford that. I can't really afford to spend 3,500 gems. I have a 10-star Reaper. I'm not using Aiden. $20 Lindberghs? I'll be happy with 2 Lindberghs. Yeah, okay, I'll spend 2,000 gems and see what happens. It's worth it. I need to guarantee that I can finish that event, too. I'll spend 1,500. Actually, wait. Okay, hold on. Let me see here. You have a 9-star Aiden? I want to like Aiden. Alright, if I just buy the rest for gems, I'm good. So I'm going to spend the rest on keys. I think I'm good on keys. What's the difference between a critical hit and a faction hit? Critical hit is on top of faction hit. You can get faction advantage and then do critical on top of that. Oh, I hit it. Sweet! I'm not gonna stream Blopped after just playing it. What does that mean? Oh, hey, speaking of which, I don't know that I need the Luna. I don't need the I don't need extra Luna. Okay, I can't pull for Luna. I have to wait for Shoot Mel. So I'm not gonna pull this until it's Shoot Mel. The Shoot Mel skin, as much as I want it, I don't think I'm going to get it because I have no way to buy it. And I don't think it's worth 3,500. I don't think it's worth it. And, you know, I don't have $70 to spend on a skin. I don't... Yeah, I can't go for that. Go for shoot now? What do you mean go for shoot now? I am lacking fodder, I think, to go for shoot Mel. Like, I need a butcher to make this. Oh, no. I will stream Bloodstained. After I stop this, I'm gonna stream Bloodstained. Oh, that's a tough decision. By the way, let me put that picture up on stream so people know what's going on. Where would it be? Why is it not on Reddit? Aaron, what do you mean? Oh, the cam was kind of weird. I'll undo the cutout. So these are the two new skins that they're adding. Polis, I farmed them in every 5th stage in story. Well, one of these will definitely be bought with gold. One of them will be free. One of them will be red skin. Ooh. The silhouette was a weird edit. Okay, I'll turn it off. I was just messing around, honestly, because the behind me is really messy, so I didn't want to show that off, but... Well, I mean, obviously, if this is actually Shoot Mel, this is going to be paid. This is going to be $70. And then if this is actually Mulan, well, it doesn't matter. If Shoot Mel is with gold, or is with money, then this one will be free with gold. This is a really nice skin, but I'll never use... Ooh, Olivia's skin. But Olivia can't be 10-star, so that's okay. I don't have any cats right now. I feel like I should get this Shudmel skin just for cats. Oh my god, is this gonna be like ultra bad decision? Should I do it? Well, the skins aren't supposed to look anything like the hero that they actually are, and that's kind of the fun part. And it can't be Olivia because she doesn't go to 10 stars. So honestly, Mulan makes the most sense. It's not Valkyrie because she's not holding a spear. The ultra bad decision is buying the red skin shards. That's the ultra bad decision. It pretty much has to be Shudmel. Like, just because of this. Yeah, I mean, just because of this, it has to be Shudmel. Why does Valk have to have a spear? You know what? You're right. She doesn't. But everybody else has kind of the same type of weapon that they have. Actually, that's not true. Verthandi doesn't either, I think. I mean, he kept the same. She kept a wand. He kept a sword he kept the same pose with the sword. She gained a weapon. He kept the two-handed scythe thing. Everybody basically keeps, like, their idea of a weapon. Oh no, if it's Shudmel. Alright, so let's do some cost comparison. If a Miracle Eyes is worth 400 gems to me, and I'm trading 17 Miracle Eyes for a skin, I'm basically trading 6,800 gems for a skin. Would you pay 6,800 gems for a skin? For a paid skin that normally costs $70? Because really, what does $70 get you normally? $70 doesn't even get you 6,800 gems worth. $70. Oh, actually, this one does. This one does. Okay, never mind. This one gets you more than 6,800 gems worth. When should you use Diamond Key? Assassin Cleric is the best overall chest to use it on. Because of Shudmel and Dro and all the good clerics and assassins that are in it. Also Lindbergh. The second best is probably Warrior because of Valkyrie. and Monkey King and Nameless King. Oh man. So Bold Esteen, this is a terrible decision, but am I willing to trade 6,800 gems for 6,800 gems for a Shoot Mel? I think I want to do it. Somebody talk me out of this. I want to do it. I actually really want to do it. Oh no. I really want to buy it. I really want to shoot Mel skin. Oh no. Oh no. $20 yellow skin points from wheel event? No, only 10. Clinton, if you look above, this is the full rewards for the wheel event. So as you can see, there are only 10 skin points at 300. Well, Bold, I'm not gonna buy a package. That's not even a factor. So this really is my only way to do it. And normally I wouldn't, but it's Shoot Mel. So and it's a cat. So I kinda have to. Oh god, I don't wanna do it. Oh. I have to do it. Clinton, right, you can do it 3 times. Soa Pack, I don't understand what you mean. Key what? Skin and key? Alright, so to any smart people that are watching this stream, the smartest thing to do with this is to buy Miracle Eyes. Only buy Miracle Eyes. However, if you are making bad decisions like I'm about to make, then this is my only way to get the Shoot Mel cat. This is the only way that I will ever get the Shoot Mel cat. And so I have to do it. I have to do it. This hurts. This hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. I did it. Oh, I did it. It hurts. It hurts. Ugh. I'm sorry. The cat did it. It's not gonna give a speed buff. Come here, Amelia. If Mulan turns out to be the paid skin and the Shoot Mel one is with gold, then I'll save the skin points. I'll get another one. I'll get a different one. So I did it. It is for this cat right here. It's for this cat right here. And this cat right here. Teddy. Hi, Teddy. Amelia. Hi, Amelia. Yeah. So it's for... Oh, Teddy is running into my legs. So it had to be done. It really had to be done. Worth it to spend to get the dro. It kind of is. Like, if you consider dro to be... Like, if you consider what you need to spend... actually, no. I mean... This is a tuxedo cat. And mine are not tuxedo cats, mine are tabbies. So it's not the same cat, but it is a cat. Anyway. Because Shoot Mel is a premium character, there's no way that she won't be the paid one. So it's gonna have to be. So there's just no way that this won't be. There's no way that this will not be Shoot Mel. She even has a cat helmet! And a cat shirt! Her shirt has a cat paw! Oh dear. Yeah, this Mulan skin looks nice. It really looks nice. But I don't have a Mulan, so... it's fine. Yeah, I mean, if I was the type that I would buy... Glenn, you also needed to have good luck in the celebration. But you should probably only have, like... I mean, the lucky thing is that you probably can get away with only like $30 to $40. But that, I don't know. Even I... See, I wouldn't pay that. I wouldn't pay that. It's really... This anniversary ultimately is really ridiculous. You know, I don't even know what Mulan looks like at 6 to 9 stars. I think she looks fine at 10. This flagpole is kind of big, but I think she looks fine. A Shudnyan. Aaron, best that you don't pull diamond keys hoping for one specific hero. Pull where your odds are higher for the number of heroes that you need. Like, if you only need one Valk, or if, like, Valk is the only thing that you want, I mean, do it, but really, it should be, you really should be pulling in one that you need the most heroes out of. So, like, in this one, generally, people need 3 or 4 of them. And that's good odds, but here, people can use 5, 6... maybe 7 of these? Like, really, when you consider it, this is the best odds for needing 7 out of 12. Versus this one you need 4 out of 9. This one you want 1 out of 6. Bow move, I still think I can do 3 completions. Like, I still think I can do it. I have 70, so I have 250 here, or 254. I have 9 more from the wheel event tomorrow, so that's 263. I just need 20. So I have 2 legions, and I also have, you know, anything that I get from Planet Trial or Tavern or whatever. I will have enough. I will have enough for 3 completions. I'll get it without this. This would have made it easier, would have made me have more, but it's okay, I'll still get it. Like, look at my Legion points. It's not like I have a small amount of Legion points saved up, right? Monty, I try my best not to make too many bad decisions, but we will see. Yeah, if the next eye event is a junk hero, I'm okay with sitting out. I don't need to triple complete a junk hero. Mickey, it's 100% is Miracle Eyes. Speaking of which, let's go buy some Miracle Eyes. Why not? So I'm okay. I pulled my keys for Mars, so I've got one completion. I pulled my wheel for Dro, so I have one completion. You know, I'm ready. I'm ready for everything. It's fine. So, and I don't mind sitting out events. I'm totally okay with sitting out events. It's just another boring week. That's all. So, shoot an Cat get, hopefully. Yeah, I'm looking forward to pulling a triple completion miracle event. That's going to be pretty awesome. I mean, you guys were lucky that you didn't need to pull keys, but you had Mars from other ways, and I didn't. I think Mars was a... I think when they first added triple complete, Mars was a reward. So people did get like a lot of extra copies of Mars, and I wasn't ready for that. So I didn't get anything, but you know. But yeah, if it's a new Heaven hero, I absolutely will be triple completing. Don't you worry about me. Don't you worry about me. Hi, Randy. You pulled 320 keys? Wait, why only 320? Mickey, you can triple complete any weekly event. Gold keys, roulette wheel, and Miracle Eyes. You can triple complete any of them. I think now that they've teased the new hero, everybody is ready to save up Miracle Eyes. The only thing that you gotta pay attention to is that when we say you need less than the amount to do one full completion, like to do one Miracle Eyes, one round, you need 83 eyes. But to do it 3 times, you need 283. So basically, Mickey, it's, oh, whoops. If I pull and get this final reward at 500 keys, this number resets. So I pulled all 500 this time, and I got all the rewards, and it reset me back to 0 so that I could pull again. So if I pulled 1500 keys worth, I would get every single reward on this list 3 times, which would mean that I would get these moonstones 3 times. Take it easy, Farhan. Weeb, that was a terrible decision. So my alt, I mean, this account double pulled miracles, didn't it? I double pulled for Monkey King. So this account is stuck, but I needed the Monkey King, so, you know, that's okay. you know, I can't justify like regular spending on a game like this. I can't justify regular spending at all. So, you know, I would never be the type to just, you know, say, "Oh, I'm so close to finishing, I'll just buy." I would rather wait. I know the other mindset exists. I've seen it on the girls game that I play, Girls X Battle 2, which is another idle game. People do that. People just spend money, and I don't do it. Well, Mickey, the idea of saving... Monty, I said it was going to be a boring week. Boring week to come. Hi, Nishan. Today was good. We made bad decisions. I feel like my entire existence is making bad... Oh, that's a 10-star Verthandi. I feel like I make bad decisions for people's entertainment. You know, that's... Oh, he killed me. Oh, he killed me. Oh well. I can't kill this anymore. But, Mickey... So the thing is, if you look at the, Oh well. If you look at the reward, right? And you look at this, and you go... You know, I don't need Lexar. Then you just don't pull. You save the keys for next time. And if you keep doing that, let's say in 3 weeks from now, they'll put in Aiden again, and you'll be like, I don't want Aiden. And so you save keys again, and so eventually, by the time you're ready to pull, you'll be like, well, now I can pull for 2 of them or 3 of them. Miracle event one time ago, they had Bloodtooth, and I'm like, nobody wants Bloodtooth, so you save. And then the next time around, you complete it twice for a better hero. Do I consider myself a whale? Not even at all. Not even at all. What I've spent on this game in a year and 6 months is equivalent to what some people spent during this anniversary event. Those are the whales. So my spending in comparison does not even a candle. I don't even light a candle to them. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that people derive their enjoyment from games in a different way. And I don't derive enjoyment in spending a whole lot of money. Especially because, you know, I spent a whole lot of it at the hospital this last week. That's, you know, vitally more important than spending on this game. Well, Michael, you got the Shoot Mel, so it's not all bad. Take it easy, Sopak. But, you know, I'm happy as long as No, Michael, that's with health insurance. That was my copay was $200 because I went at like 2 in the morning. Normally my copay would be a lot less than that, but because I went outside of regular hospital hours, I mean, no, if I went without health insurance, that would have cost me like 3 times that. So no, health insurance definitely covered it. It would have cost way more than that for what I had done. I mean, I had an EKG done, I had an ultrasound done, I got like some really heavy medicine because I was in so much pain. So it's not like... Yeah, for what I did, normally you go to the hospital for 1 day, they'll charge you like $1,100 here. Like for an ER visit, you can spend $1,100. And you know, that's kind of ridiculous. I feel bad for the people that have no insurance that have to spend that kind of money, but when you have no choice, you have no choice. I wouldn't say that everything is good now. I'm in a spot where I need to wait and see. I need to check my diet for the next couple weeks and just try to minimize every problem that I could have. And if I go the next 2 weeks with no stomach problems, with no pain, then then I'll go back in and I'll say, hey, I was okay for 2 weeks. Re-examine me and tell me if I really, really need this surgery anyway. And most likely I won't, but I don't know. I mean, I could wake up tomorrow in pain and have to go back to the hospital. I don't know that. I do not know what's gonna happen every day. I have to live day by day right now, and it's a very scary process, but that's the only option that I have. Alright, anybody I can delete? Oh, 9 days. Mean Robin? Yeah, that guy quit. That's unfortunate. I really don't want to start again. I don't enjoy starting again. Well, so the thing is, if you have your appendix removed, it doesn't affect your lifestyle. But if you have your gallbladder removed, it permanently changes your diet. You can no longer eat the same things because your body doesn't treat it the same way. Antoine, I did not get Shoot Mel. So no shoot mail from anniversary for me. Hey Tanker. Aaron, guild bosses are really random because they hit so hard. Sometimes you control them and they miss and you get an extra turn worth of damage, and sometimes they just go nuts on you. You miss all your silences and they blow you up. Dang, you're looking at spending quite a bit on the game. You know, the sad thing is, I would be happy to give away, I would be happy to, give away access to the second account here, but I can't because it's tied to my account, and therefore one comes with the other. So I can't do anything about that. But for now, I'm enjoying playing it, so. Spin event is tomorrow, Tanker. All details are above. Reward is Aiden. It is not a great hero. Will I spin? I will spin on both accounts. I will have enough on this. Oh, wait. I just gotta buy these. And then I buy another 9 tomorrow, and then I'll be good. Can you add friends from other servers? No. Taptap is server limited, so guilds, friends, chat, everything is all tied to your server. There is no cross-server communication whatsoever. First 5 plus for Thandi. It's good minus that Verthandi. 7-star Verthandi on a 9-star team is starting to push it on a level on is starting to push it. If Verthandi can't go higher, you're better off taking somebody else to 8 or 9 stars and replacing them. At 7 stars versus 9-star people, she will unfortunately be a little bit too slow for... she will be too slow to ever get her healing and stuff off, and therefore it kind of doesn't work for her. But you don't seem to have anybody else better, so I guess go with that for now. Also, if you want to, you can switch to use Phoenix as your tank and put Vegvasir in the back line. That's okay too. Or you can put Vegvasir in front and use Phoenix as a damage dealer. Your call. The unfortunate thing is, unfortunately, Phoenix is faster than your entire team. So Phoenix's skill, honestly, is very, very wasted. He will never give energy to someone that will actually need it. And so that's kind of doomed. Only 160? You're doomed. You need to have 285 on the first day in order to be able to finish it. Well, wheel gives the least amount of... Alright, well, that is... That's not allowed at all. Verthandi is your 4th fastest? Really? On that team? I guess so. What's up, Teddy? Yeah. This is a Teddy tummy. I'm still flattered that people will come and talk crap on my channel. Thank you, Nishan. Oh man, I'm a little bit excited for Shudnyan. A little bit excited. What is my best runes? Red 2 is the best, and I have it on a few people now. Thanks, Tanker. Hi, Emil. Alright, so Weeb, I guess if Verthandi is the 4th slowest, that's not so bad. Overall, the team's not bad. Vivian, unfortunately, doesn't do so well going to the 10-star level, so you will have to consider doing... You'll have to consider... Veg is slower? No way. Dang. That's crazy. I mean, so I have a lot of these. Red 2, you know, I have a lot of speed runes around on my team. Hi, Lucas. Michael, my god. Wait. Oh, who was... It was that Logan King guy. Wait, what happened to my moderators? Michael, aren't I farther than you in story now? Good luck, Weeb. Those copies are not easy to get. Alright, hold on. Time to see what level Michael is on. Michael, I show that you are on 1136. Right here. Infamous is on 1136. That doesn't show up too well. You are the Lucius, right? I show that you're on 1136. How is it that your team is better than mine, but I'm farther than you? Oh, there was a hotfix. Is it worth it to, And Weeb, I passed you in King's Tower, so I don't understand that either. Like, you guys clearly both have better teams than I do, so... I don't know. What's up, Teddy Cat? Is it worth it to... Hi, Denium. Is it worth it to upgrade Dizzy-Owana to 6 stars? You can upgrade anyone you want to 6 stars. It's going beyond 6 that you have to worry about. And Dizzy-Owana is not worth taking beyond 6 stars. Weeb, last time I tried your team in Arena, you destroyed me. So, I don't know. Monty, actually, I think I'm gonna call it in a bit. I just don't understand why my computer's so slow today. But I am going to be right back up in like 20-30 minutes on YouTube only for Bloodstained. Thanks for watching, Monty. I'm so excited for Bloodstained. Oh my god, I love that game so much. So Tanker, you're trying to complete Tavern, but Tavern has a long reset. I have 450 hours on Tavern, so plenty of time. I'm streaming directly from the PS4, and PS4 can't do multi-streaming. So I managed to link it to YouTube, so it's gonna be on YouTube only. Why won't you give me 1 shard? 1 shard. Look at this. 1 shard for my guild mine level. Oh, it's max. Tanker, we all need moonstones. It's max. I'm always in my guilds always have max. All right, take it easy, Monty. Thanks for stopping in. 1 stupid artifact shard. Grrr. Oh well. Didn't get it. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to call it for Taptap for tonight. I'll be back in a little bit to play Bloodstained. Again, that will be YouTube only. And I'll be in the other room on my PS4. Ripper is very good for Friends Boss. He rocks Friends Boss. However, he's not good... Oh, what did you just do? What are you doing? Teddy just jumped down off the chair and spun in a circle. Let me see if I can show you. Anybody got a boss I can hit? Alright, you. Alright, this is my... Oops, goblin. Hold on. Let me kill the goblin first. Let me show you what makes Ripper so amazing. Alright, so this is a level 200 Friends boss. Aaron, I'll stream tomorrow night, and if my computer cooperates, I will pull all wheels. Alright, so if I battle this, I'm gonna skip it, but I'll show you the damage. Alright, so I did 7 million damage. Look at Ripper. Ripper blew away everybody else but Centaur. Centaur is also a god of Friends bosses. So Ripper and Centaur are like kings for Friends bosses. But They're not that good everywhere else. They're only that's really all they're good for. Weeb, the one problem is if you join the #1 guild, you lose a lot of guild boss progress. Like if you're on the 5th boss and the #1 guild is on the like the 15th boss or like the 10th boss, you lose all of those bosses. That's 10 bosses times, 5,500 guild coins that you just gave up. So moving guilds is a very painful idea, but ultimately for long-term progress it has to be done. But you basically lose all of those in-between bosses. So you can go back and look. Well, I've been in this guild for a really long time, but if you go back far enough, you'll see that there's bosses that I haven't hit, and then wow, I did really bad back then. Why do I care about goblins so much? It's free experience in gold. You can't turn down anything for free in this game. You cannot turn down anything for free. Alright, anyway, so I can't go back far enough to find out when I haven't been in there. But the idea is I lost a lot of bosses worth by joining this guild. And it had to happen. All Centaur is the best for Friends boss, maybe. For Friends boss, yeah, that would be having multiple Centaurs would do it. But you are losing a lot making multiple Centaurs, I gotta tell you. Like, Luna is also a wanderer, and she's better everywhere else. But, yeah, I wouldn't mind making a second Centaur. It'd be a pretty cool idea. I got 3 copies. Why do guild bosses matter to keep? Okay, so Aaron, here's the idea. If we end this boss with me in 5th place, I get 5,500 guild coins. If I suddenly just lose 3 bosses worth, that's 17,000 guild coins that I just threw away for nothing. And you know the value of guild points. Like, guild tech is so good that you to lose, if I just threw away 17,000 guild points for nothing that I could have had, how much do you think that hurts your long-term progress? Let's say it's more than 3 bosses. Let's say Weeb in his guild with 2 people versus like the #1 guild. Let's say he loses 10 bosses worth. That's 55,000 guild points that you just threw away. Can you afford to lose 55,000 guild points? You kind of have to, but can you? Nishan, really 1 tank, 1 to 2 healers, and the rest damage is fine. But once you get to the 10-star level, you don't need any healers at all. You only need damage. You need 1 tank and you need damage. You need control. You need hard control, so silence, and you need big damage, which is Phoenix, Monkey King. Verthandi is a big team buff, but I would throw her out in an instant if I got Mars. Aaron, but you lose the bosses. Ask Weeb right now, what guild boss is he fighting? If he's fighting, let's say he's fighting a level 300 boss, okay? And let's say he goes to the #1 guild who's at a level 400 boss. He lost those. He will instantly be set into fighting the level 400 boss, and he will have lost the ability to ever get the guild points from all the bosses in between. 310, 320, 330, 340, 350. He can't go back and get them. The only way he can go back and get them is by joining another guild that's fighting those bosses. And so he basically lost them. It's not that he lost them directly, he lost access to them. He lost the opportunity to ever get them. Kita, no. I fight... I'll show you. I fight guild bosses with my PvP team. So this is my PvP team, and this is my friend's boss team. I do not use the same, and I use my PvP team for guild boss as well, because the guild bosses that I'm fighting right now are so strong that they kill me if I don't go in with a really strong team. So Aaron, he probably lost more than 10 bosses worth. If he quits right now to go to the #1 guild that's full of whales, he probably lost more than 10 bosses worth. And there's nothing you can do about that. Hi, Johao. And yeah, Kelly, you don't need to spend anything. I didn't spend anything this week. I didn't spend anything on the anniversary, and I'm perfectly happy not spending any. That's not true. I bought the card for $20. So I spent $20 for 2 weeks. Weeb, I don't know. I mean, it depends on how many whales you've got on your server. And it also depends on how split apart they are. On this server, they all consolidated into one guild, but on other servers, they might have, spread around. Would I switch Luna for Dro? Yes. Yes, in the current meta, I would switch Luna for Dro. But I do not have Dro. Should I make a bad decision? I'm gonna make a bad decision. Whatever. Let's just do it. I can't really afford those gems. But that's okay. Which hero should you have 10-star? Nameless King or Verthandi? I like Verthandi better, but you really have your choice. Both of them are about even. Ooh, blue hat. Ooh, blue hat. No, I'm not keeping blue hat. My lucky Olivia is not that lucky. If I pull 10 eyes, it might be hard for me to triple complete, so I can't do that. Yeah, Lucas, cleric tanks are a good idea, because they have the highest natural dodge and speed based on guild tech. They have, they get 30% dodge. Actually, Wanderers also get 30, but Wanderers can never be tanks. But because clerics come with the self-healing, they make very good tanks. The Discord was doing something where everybody was pulling one eye and one key. I don't understand what's up with that. But I think I may, by pulling the convert points, I already spent the 400 gems that I would have spent by wasting the key. And then I did buy the red skin shards, so I'm ready for Shoot Mel. So no, I'm not gonna pull eyes right now. Not this time. If tomorrow's event, if you have 80 wheel tokens, do you get 5 miracle eyes? Yes, you do. Actually, if you have 80 or 80 wheel tokens, that is 100 spins, not 80. If you have the 10 spin unlocked. So you only need 64 tokens to do this. However, remember that you have the entire week, so you can do 110 spin every day, and you'll eventually get the eyes on the last day. Rilia is very good early on, but you'll see that she becomes very weak at 9 stars. As a tank, she gets destroyed. But for like 5 to 7 stars, she's really, really good. Aris, no. I still think that having a 100 by level, that you should be around level 100 when you get your first 6 star. I think that's the average. And if you don't have it by 100, then you're a little bit slower than average, but hey, you'll get there. Yeah? Okay. What's up? You're a teddy cat. I know. I know. By the way, I just bought this the other day. There's this comic artist named Art Germ, and I really love his art. So he sold this book that is like, it's just a pull-out book of posters, and it just has 20 posters in it. And so I really love this guy's art. So very excited to get this. The best tank cleric is Phoenix. Second best would be Verthandi. And they work at 9 to 10 stars. Ultima also works too, but Kelly, this game is meant to be a slow grind. You can't get anything for instantly in this game. None of these games are designed to do that. So like, this game is designed to be played very slowly, and I mean, why would you want to play a game and just be at the strongest level in a month? What would be the fun of that? There would be no fun. The grind to get there is half of the fun. To know that you are playing right and better than other people. This dodge perk, the one that raises her dodge on her regular attack, this one you should not count. Because you need her dodge to be active on the first round. So, honestly, I guess at that point 7 stars would be okay. But the thing is, you're not gonna be able to put a red 2 dodge rune on her. And you're not going to have maxed Wanderer dodge tech at... And you're not looking at having that kind of a tank at 7 stars. She's not going to be strong enough. Her dodge is not going to be high enough until she's max level and everything. Kelly, if your time is money, you shouldn't be playing games at all. So... every game you play is wasting money. The best thing to buy from Feather Shop is Verthandi. Verthandi, because she is the easiest heaven hero to take to 10 stars. Sumit, that is 4 times that you needed to post that. You didn't need to post it 5 times. That's 6 times. I'm gonna give them up till 10, and then I'm gonna delete those messages. But I'm not gonna answer unless he stops. And Aaron, I wouldn't say it's rigged, but it's not friendly. Alright, so if I answer, you'll stop spamming? Alright, so that's actually a very good team, Sumit. Walnir was not the best choice of tank, but you've already made him, so you can ride with him all the way up to 9 stars. The rest of it's actually very solid. They're all very strong heroes, minus Walnir. Tesla's not strong, he's okay. Just okay. Well, Kelly, that's the difference. I'd rather play for free and play slowly and, you know, be a little bit... and just take my time. Because it's not like I spend a lot of time on this game. And honestly, if you think about it, every single mobile game is gambling. Every game has loot boxes, every game has gacha, every game has capsules that you pay to get a lot of. So it's gonna be almost impossible to find a good mobile game that doesn't have a luck factor in it. So that's up to you. Every idle game has a luck factor. Pretty much every mobile game that has microtransactions has a luck factor. Arish, there's a link in the bottom of the video description to Streamlabs. That would be the best way to donate if you were to do so. But, you know, that's Arthur S. The strongest team in the game is... This is the perfect Unity team. Monkey King, Dro, Valkyrie, Mars, Shudnell, Phoenix. This is the perfect 6. This is the ideal 6-man Unity team that you should have for PvP. I mean, it's not pure gambling, but at the end of the day, it really is gambling. You're gambling on your keys, you're gambling on Miracle Eyes, you're gambling on roulette tokens, but it's not bad. I mean, if every game is a little bit luck based, every mobile game with transactions with growth is a little bit luck based, and so you kind of have to pick the ones that you're happy with. Spend on the ones you like, don't spend on the ones you don't like. You know, spend time on the ones you like the most. Arthur, this is not an easy team to get. I only have 3 heroes of this team, and he's been playing for longer than I have, so what can I do? He had better luck and spent more. Okay. Blitzen, Phoenix, Monkey King, Ripper, Verthandi, Saw, Centaur. Finding it hard to replace Ripper? Alright, Suni, I'm just gonna ban you. If you spam that 8 times, I'm just gonna ban you. I'm not handling that. It's actually, I don't know why everybody ends up with Ripper, but Reaper, Aiden, Hester, Shudmel are all better. And it shouldn't be that hard to get 2 or 3 copies of any of those. Reaper's not that hard to get. But Kelly, that's why I play console games. Console games, you don't have to worry about any of that, and I'm happy for having an entirely contained thing in one package without having to spend more on it. But, you know, you can't discount mobile games because they're fun too. I said Hester. Blackagore, Hester is worthy to take to 10 stars. The only thing that I recommend, though, is that if you do intend to... Yeah, Shudmel is tough. Hi, Bove. The only thing is, if you do intend to take Hester to 10 stars, despite everything that says that she should have a speed rune, I absolutely think that Hester should have a pure HP rune. She needs to have HP, because if she doesn't, seriously, she would have half this amount of HP, and it would be terrible. She would die. She dies instantly. Matt's Reaper is well worth 10 starring. Thoughts on Puppet Maid? Good early, really bad after about 6 stars. Andrea, if I'm correct, I don't remember, but I believe that, where is it? I believe there is an achievement for that. So here, yes, I've done it 5 times or 4 times on this account. I've done it more than that on more than that on my main account, but yeah, you can actually see it. But Andrea, if you look at the wheel, the odds are not in your favor. It's 0.2% to get the hero off of it. So you actually have to spend 500 spins to get this hero. So no, it's not guaranteed. How can you 10 star? In order to make a 10 star, would I say Aiden is better than Hester? Iffy. In order to make a hero 10 star, they have to be 9 star. You need 2 5-star copies, 1 9-star fodder from any faction, not the same one, and 1 6-star from the same faction. And also you need 100 flags. That's the hard part. Kelly, I got into that like a few games. Like a few games I was like that, and then I just realized that, you know, it's more fun to pull all at once, and so you just completely change your mindset and just like, nope, that's it. This game I'm gonna save everything. And so I started this game with that mindset, and it turned out to work out very well for me. But I get it. Like, I love pulling just as much. And honestly, I get impulses and I pull too, but this game you just can't do it. Thanks for stopping in, Blitzen. You do need extreme control. Like, how can I look at this and not go, oh, I could just pull right now? But, you know, you have to. There's just no other way to progress in this game without doing it. And yes, it's a very slow grind, and you're gonna spend weeks and months of doing nothing. But I think it's worth it in the end. And it helps that if you look at the Discord, the Reddit, the Facebook, there's a pretty nice community out there. Maybe not the Facebook. Weeb, you can go now. No, you're gonna be struggling for a team until like easily 110, 115. And then your team will start to take shape, and then, you know, yes, this account has a little bit of money into it, but you can see I don't have a full 10-star team, but here, I'm level 145, and I have 3 10 stars. And they're not bad. Alright, Aaron, thanks for stopping in. 2 in the morning, dang. I'm sure there's some people from Brazil here, but I don't know. Valkyrie, Phoenix, Shudmel, Dro, Lindbergh, Zex. Mine is Zexanaut, that's really good. Somebody asked Mars over Lindbergh. Mars is better. Lindbergh's really good, but he misses a lot. Mars, however, has 4-man 50% stun. That's crazy. Is it 40%? Hold on. It might be 40%. I think it's 50, though. %, not even 40 or 50. He has 4-man 60% stun. That's crazy. That is so crazy. Plus, he's got a full revive. So, Mars is like one of the best heroes in the game. Take it easy, tanker. Alright, I'm gonna stop for now, because otherwise I'm not gonna have much time to play Bloodstained. I will be back in about 20 to 30 minutes on PS4 playing Bloodstained, because I'm really excited for that game. I will be back streaming tomorrow night. Maybe a little bit earlier tomorrow, haven't decided yet, but I will be pulling wheel on both accounts. Not that I need Aiden, to be honest. I really don't need Aiden, but I will be pulling because I have enough to pull on both accounts. So, any tips for getting purple? The easiest tip for getting purple is make sure you auto-click every day. Now is a bad time during the anniversary, but if you were to, you know, set up macros to auto-click, you'd get an extra few 100,000 to 1,000,000 something purple per day. On top of that, really, the best way to get purple is actually from spinning the fortune wheel. It's well worth it if you're going to finish the fortune wheel event. It's well worth it to spend the gems to get your purple to a high number. It maxes at 2 times whatever your wheel is. So my max is 50,000. It maxes at 100,000. So it is well worth to spend the gems to get gold and purple to a high amount, and you'll get a large amount of purple and gold from spinning the wheel. Michael, AFK actually doesn't update that fast, but I'll believe that you're past me now. Yeah, Monty, I got caught up answering some questions. Boss? Nope. Goblins also give good purple too. But really, the thing that you have to face is that you're going to be broke most of the time. Like, you will be dead broke on on at least one resource, always. Whether it be gold, whether it be purple souls, rune dust, purple souls, or everything, you will be broke. There's just no way to keep resources. Like, you're going to be broke, and that's kind of something you gotta live with in this game. From Rulia to Ultima. I don't believe Ultima is a solo tank. He needs someone behind him because he dies too fast. Minotaur, Mega, Ultima, Reaper, Freya, and 5-star Verthandi. Minus the Mega on the Verthandi, it's not bad. Shude, Phoenix, Vedvasir, Tesla, Scarlet, Hester. So did you swap something out? You shouldn't swap anyone for a 6-star, no. Michael, I have no room for Belinda on my team. Shamira is better, Nemora is better, Savius is better. If my whole team were to be like 165, then I would take out Savius for Belinda. But up until 160, they're all way better than Belinda. So I just don't have room for her on my team, that's all. Verthandi, Freya, Medusa on backline. Backline is not what's important. You need a better tank behind Ultima. Like, you can have a Ultima be the first tank to get hit, but he's gonna die by like round 3 or something. And so you need an actual tank behind him. Ultima's sole purpose is to be dropped to 50% as soon as possible, and doing that instantly buffs your whole team by 30%. So it's a really big gain to have a 6+ star Ultima in front getting hit, but he still needs to have a good tank behind him because he doesn't take hits that well. Until 10 stars. At 10 stars, Ultima lives forever. Does macro automatically defeat monster? I made a video about that, Kita. I made a video. So if you use... Let me see here. Let me see if I can show you. Is the 10-star Olivia fake? Yes. If you use this is the macro recorder for Nox. If you use this to create a macro, like, where is the buttons? So I guess in the new one they changed it. So you record a macro by using these buttons. So you would just record it by hitting record button, F1, click, 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 and then save it. And so I just made a new macro that just clicks here. And so you can control that. You can record your own macro on Nox Player very easily into auto click and auto defeat monsters. Oh man. You know, Kelly, Phoenix did that to this game. Phoenix single-handedly, this one hero right here, rendered every single hero in the game obsolete. Didn't make them trash, but Phoenix nerfed everybody else. Val, you don't have a good tank in that eye, so probably put Verthandi and start gearing and start upgrading your Verthandi to be a tank. Like give her a dodge rune, give her some defensive stuff. Bagel, did you need to know how to find the max resources from Wheel? Because I can go into that if you need. Now, in general, Taptap has been suffering from power creep a little bit, but we'll see. Hopefully they don't go too crazy with it. Unfortunately, the trend goes that if they start copying other games, power creep is going to start getting insane, but we'll have to see how it goes. Teddy, what are you looking at? Yeah, you doofus cat, what are you looking at? Why are you staring at the door? Okay, so Bagel, the idea is that every wheel, it caps at level 111. At 111, the minimum number for all of the wheel is what I've got here, is 100,000 gold, 50,000 purple, and 30 rune dust. Now this goes up if you're lower level. I mean, I think this starts at like 40,000, 20,000, something like that, and it's gonna go up. But this is the highest that the wheel can ever become. Again, at level 111, and so the maximum that you can hit is 3 times gold, so up to 300,000, 2 times rune dust, which is 60, and 2 times purple. So 3 times this, 2 times this, 2 times this. That is considered a perfect wheel. Everything else doesn't change. Power creep is where, let's say, every hero in the game has a max power of about 100. And so the next hero they introduce has a max power of 120. Instantly is stronger and way better than everybody else in the game. And so you're like, oh shoot, I need this new hero. So everybody spends all their money and they buy this hero with a power level of 120. The next hero they release has a power level of 140. Well, guess what? Your 120 team is now trash, and you need this 140 hero. So if they keep releasing heroes that are definitively stronger than everybody else in the game, that's power creep. And the more accelerated it is, the more greedy the devs are, and the more that people get upset. Oh, Kelly. That's pretty miserable. It sucks that they do that. Luckily, Taptap is a little bit immune to that, because anybody that was able to go up to 10 stars is going to be the ones that are able to go up to 13 stars when that is added, but definitely that's something that we have to be aware of. Because they may make it so that, you know, even though there are 8 10-star heroes in Alliance, maybe only 6 of them can go up to 13 stars. I don't think that they do that, though. I think that for this game, they won't do that. 1224, dang. Monty, I don't get that either. I wouldn't say 10 star is hard to get to, but it requires a lot of investment of resources. By the time that you are ready to make a 10 star, you will have enough resources on hand to be able to do it. Making more than one, much less a whole team of them, is going to be very, very expensive and slow. I made my first 10 star 3 months in on this account, I think. Maybe 3.5, 4. Kelly, that is the inevitable cycle of all gaming. It starts slow, the devs speed it up, the devs get greedy and power creep it, they get greedier and they chase away their players and everybody quits. If it happens to Taptap, I mean, I'm sorry, that's the route that Taptap goes and people will quit. That's what will happen. Is it worth it to sacrifice 9-star Forest Healer to make 10-star Vegetier? Yes. Yes. Forest Healer cannot be made to 10-star and is a very weak healer at that level compared to like Vivienne, Shudmel, and Dro, so well worth getting rid of. And honestly, his healing is not going to be big enough at that level. Heroes with new mechanics, they're actually doing that. If you look, so this game pulls a lot of heroes from other games, and they've got some interesting mechanics. The new Heaven hero that they're suspecting is to be one of the heroes from Forest Healer, or no, from Idle Heroes, has some very interesting stuff that does like damage every turn or something like that. So, you know, they're continuing to add it. If you look at the new heroes, look at Phoenix, look at Valkyrie, look at Dro, look at Shudmel, what they did was completely new to the world of Taptap. Every one of those heroes added a completely new set of moves that nobody had before. So, yes, they are doing that. But, I don't know. I think they're doing a pretty good job with it. Does the normal idle screen auto change to monster screen? If you click, when you kill a wave, the monster will automatically appear and the goblin will also automatically appear. So if you set up your auto clicker to click somewhere down here where the OK button appears, it will click through all monsters and goblins. That's what I set up mine to do. I'm not running auto click these 2 weeks because of the anniversary, but you can do that. Monty, I don't think you can do that. I think you personally need to... I think our Discord server needs to be Nitro. Or needs to be, like, upgraded, and then they can be used elsewhere. And since my Discord is a free server, I don't think it can be done. So I think the server itself needs to be boosted before that can happen. How did I get them? Actually, Tomorrowland did it. He just went into the game and copied them all out one by one. So really it was him. He copied them and turned them into avatars. You know, props to Tomorrowland. Veg, Medusa, Verthandi, Freya, Forest, 5-star Hester for now. For Alliance, the only ones that are good are Ultima and Valkyrie. And Tesla is a distant third. But if you cannot get a good Alliance, like any of those three, then go ahead and don't use an Aura and use someone better. That Hester, unfortunately, is very much bad. You definitely can't have a 5-star. Monty, if you message Tomorrowland on the Discord, he may be willing to send you the images. He already ripped the images as, like, squares. He may be willing to share them. I don't know. Or, actually, well, his name is Dark Ether? Dark Ether on the Discord. So yeah, you can go ahead and send him a message, and maybe he'll share them. And he's not the only one that did it. People on the general Taptap Discord, Peripheral, he's also done it. And so they just have the images already cut. They did the work to cut them. They may be willing to just give them out. Is Vivienne good? Vivienne's very good from 5 to 9 stars. She probably shouldn't be made 10 until, like, you desperately have nothing else to make. Done idling. Can you reach 3.5 with 650 badges? No, you can't. Not possible. You'll be at 3450. You'll be you will not be able to reach it. However, remember, you have about 17 hours of idling left. That's another 100 and something. That is almost enough. If you consider, if you spend all of it by the very, very last second, you might be able to do it. Zainoli, I would say don't, the tier list is not, I don't actually know if Reaper's better than Aiden. I think that one's a very difficult decision to make, because I don't think Aiden offers a lot in this meta. And if Reaper is just going to be silenced and controlled anyway, he does better than Aiden. If Aiden gets silenced, he dies. If Reaper gets silenced, he at least does damage when he dies. So I think Reaper has more utility in the current meta than Aiden does. But if they are not controlled, Aiden theoretically is capable of living longer and therefore doing more damage. But if they are both controlled heavily, silenced by Shudmel, Luna, or petrified by Freya, Reaper's better. And they're both slow enough that they're not going to be able to do anything to the clerics as well. So that one is a, like, the whole Hester versus Reaper versus Aiden argument, I think they're all about even. I think they're almost interchangeable. But I give the edge to Hester at 10, Reaper from 6 to 9. And I don't know. I don't know where to put Aiden. I don't like him, to be honest. I don't think he's that good. But I'm just going to say this. Ashar's tier list is very good. It's the result of thousands and thousands of tests. But there are certain things that and I'm not the only one, that some people disagree with, because a lot of it's not just based on the numbers. A lot of it is based on, like, regularly who do you fight. And you don't have 10,000 chances to win. You only get, 5, 10. So in order for you to see the benefits of these equipment changes, you're not going to be able to, you cannot benefit from his numbers completely. So, like, Phoenix Ultima Mega Werewolf Freya Lone Hero. It's pretty good. Minus Mega Wolnir and Lone Hero. But you got Phoenix Ultima and Freya, so you got a good start. The rest of it can go. Shushu, I also stopped at 3,500. So I bought the skin shards. Oh, speaking of which, let's buy all of these. I'm not getting anywhere with this. This account's not going anywhere on this anyway, so whatever. Michael, yeah, I agree. So far, power creep has not been an issue. Phoenix may be much better skill-wise, but he is not more powerful-wise. It's rare that you'll see Phoenix actually do insane damage at this time. it's more in what Phoenix does to the rest of your team, similar to Ultima. Thanks, Anoli. Alright, guys, I really need to stop now, so... Oh, Sleepy Teddy. Sleepy Teddy. I will, Is a 10-star conversion worth it? It's worth it if you made a bad 10-star. If you are just starting to make your first 10 stars and you follow all the advice that people give and you make good 10 stars, then you'll never need to use 10-star conversion. Like, this account has 3 10 stars, and my next one's going to be what? Phoenix? Maybe Hester? I'm never going to use conversion on this account. I'm never going to need to, because all of my 10 stars will be good. Even on my main account, where I have... Michael, remember that you get one more day after the end of the anniversary to buy in the shop. So even though the anniversary has 17 hours left, the shop has 41, so I have one more day, so I don't need to buy everything now. If you look at all the 10 stars that I have made, these all have their uses. I wouldn't convert any of these. I might convert Scarlet, but I probably not. I think Scarlet still has her place. Maybe Bloodtooth. Bloodtooth or Scarlet, one of these two. But I mean, what would I convert to? To another Horde? I don't have any Phoenix copies. I have one Medusa copy. So I will never use 10-star conversion on this account unless I go out of my way to do it. And by that, what I mean is it takes 80 flags to raise someone to level to 9 stars. And then another 100 of the same flag to take them to 10 stars. If I'd rather save those 180 flags, like if I don't want to use them in Cleric, then maybe I'll make a Spider and use 180 Assassin flags and make a 10-star Assassin, and then convert him into a Cleric like Shud Mel. So either you go out of your way to do it, which is also very high-end, or you never do it, which is more likely. Yeah, I should have saved stuff. I didn't save clovers or footballs or soccer shoes or any of that stuff. I sold them all. I saved the map shards, though. Yushushu, why did I get skin shards? Because the skin is going to be Shud Mel with a cat. And so I had to get that. Poor decision, yes, but I think worth it. Alright guys, so I will see you either in 20 to 30 minutes when I come back with, yeah, if you look at the Taptap Facebook, I closed it, unfortunately. Let me bring that back. If you look at the Taptap Facebook, they have leaked these 2 skins. I don't know when they're coming out, but they will be coming out. It's already suggested that this one 99% is going to be Shud Mel, and this one most likely is Mulan. Which means this one is going to be buyable with red skin shards, and this one with yellow, because it's always one of each. So knowing that this is Shud Mel with a cat, I have to get it. I have to get it for this cat right here. Right, Teddy? For this cat right here. I don't want memories of the map event, to be honest. That event was not a nice one. That was a very unpleasant way that they did that. Alright guys, I will be back in 20 to 30 minutes playing Bloodstained. If you don't want to watch Bloodstained, I'll be back tomorrow night playing Tap Tap and pulling the wheel. And hopefully my computer doesn't lag as much tomorrow, but you know, what can I do? That being said, thank you for watching. Leave me notes, comments if you have suggestions, all of that stuff, and I always reply to comments on YouTube videos, so almost always. If I miss them, I'm sorry. I try to read them all. Yeah. So thanks for all for watching, and I'll see you next time.